So in this case, I've got a couple of example zeros to start with. I think you'll see why in a minute. Let's start with example 0. Let's do something like 214 divided by 5. So we'll start off with example 0 as an arithmetic example. How would I actually calculate this out? So just read it from the top. Always read the fractions from top to bottom. This is the same thing as 214 divided by 5. Right? Top divided by the bottom. Same thing we were doing a minute ago. What's another way I can write this? Be careful. It's not 5 divided by 214, although that's the way we write it. But so you're thinking about it right, you just said it wrong. But it's still 214, then the divided by, and then the 5. And this is known as long division. So this is 214, whatever you're dividing by what's on the outside. So 214 divided by 5. Now, let's think about how do we do this? Everyone do this problem. How do we do long division with just numbers? Because basically that's all we're going to be doing, but with polynomials. 5 will not go into 2, but it will go into 21. So I put the 4 over the tens place of 21. 4 times 5 is 20. Then what do I do? What's that? Well, I'm asking what's the very next thing I do. Once I do 5 times 4 is 20, what do I do with this 20 and this 21? Subtract. So I write this, I subtract this guy. And I think you'll see why in a minute. I'm doing this little example first. So I'm going to subtract the 20. So 21 minus 20, I bring down the 1, bring down the 4. 5 will go into 14 how many times? 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Then again I subtract. Now I bring down the 4. Now, if I wanted to go ahead and figure out what a decimal is, I would do a point and a 0 and bring all that down. But suppose I didn't. Way back, probably 3rd grade. What do we call this 4? A remainder. And how would we write the remainder? We could R4, but what's another way we learned how to write it? We would write it as plus the remainder over whatever we were dividing by. You guys remember that? Well, that's how we would do it.